Hey everybody, Big Bad John back with a tutorial on the ultimate SMP friendly Enderman farm. I introduce to you the Ender Slimer, the ultimate Enderman farm for SMP servers everywhere. So, what makes this farm unique? Well, first of all, it is a unique design by myself, Big Bad John, and the reason that I came up with it and kind of the purpose behind it was I wanted to find the most iron efficient Enderman farm out there. And I was having trouble thinking of a design without a lot of pistons. So I thought, well, I could use slime blocks. And you may be thinking, well, goodness, that's a lot of slimes. You would be surprised at how quickly you can get these slime balls. A simple slime farm, and you are up and running. Which, by the way, I do plan on making a tutorial fairly soon. It'd be a very quick video. But, nevertheless, here it is, the Ender Slimer. So, why is this SMP friendly? Because it uses slime blocks. You don't have 20 pistons going off every time an Enderman spawns on a platform, or more. So I've seen some designs where they have 39 pistons going off at the same time every time. This way you just have slime blocks moving. You don't have to worry about all kinds of pistons extending. It maximizes the efficiency of the slime blocks and the space provided. And it also requires very little materials in the sense that it does not require tripwires. Tripwires require iron, which can be a pain to acquire. This just simply uses pressure plates. You can use wooden pressure plates if you like. It is more efficient with stone because, as you can see, the stone pressure plates cause the piston to retract quicker. So, I will take you now through the basics of this design from the ground up. So, first off, you need to work on your spawn platform and your method of getting to the Enderman farm. So here, as you can see, I have made a little spawn, kind of a hallway, kind of a little nice place to spawn into. Very pleasant and green and happy. This is the only part where Enderman can teleport in. The rest of it is fine. However, if you put blocks at this level above the obsidian, it will destroy it every time you come into the end. So I found that the best method for getting down is to make a spiral minecart track down. This seems to be the best way, and it is really the only way to use minecarts in terms of getting from the spawn platform down to a certain level. Because if you just have it a straight staircase, you won't be able to get up if you have to without a minecart, and you're constantly running into half slabs. This spiral staircase here is completely spawn proof. So as you can see, it's just a typical minecart staircase here. 2, 2, 2, 2. This pattern that repeats over and over and over again. Minecart rails on the uphill. And as you can see, I put a half slab over every single power rail. If you do this, your minecart track here will be completely Enderman proof. They will not be able to get in here and block your path. Also, as you can see, I did put, well, you can't quite see, there it is. You can see a little bit. I put a water source block under there. So if you do happen to get stuck in here, which could happen, as you can see, I can't get up here and I can't get down very easily. So you just have to drop down here and you're fine. And you can also climb up the ladder to get up if you do not have a minecart. So what we're going to do now is travel down the track and go to the very end. Now, you don't have to space these out perfectly, and of course light level does not matter. I just like it for aesthetics. But I do prefer a 3 wide tunnel with the track in the center, because that way you don't have to worry about being teleported outside of the tunnel or something of that sort. So let's go out here. As you can see, I put water on all of this tunnel, which is not necessary. I believe it is only necessary up to around here. But I just wanted to be safe rather than sorry. And also I did put some blocks on top of the tunnel so that I do not constantly have water particles coming down on me. So that is something that you might want to keep in mind if you do not want water particles leaking through the ceiling all the time, which I cannot stand personally. So now, here, starting from the bottom up, you have a platform here, and then you build up 43 blocks. And you likely just build a small pillar or something of the sort. And you build it up to this block level here. This would be the 43rd block, right here, where these buttons are. And then you simply line these all with buttons. Of course, you just build this ring here, line it all with buttons, and put your vines down. So I will go back down here, and oh goodness, let me get this right here. Alright, let's get down. So I made this, let's see, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it is 23 wide. So this is the center, then you want 11 on this side, and then 11 on this side. And that is because it maximizes the efficiency of your slime blocks. For each piston, you're going to have 11 slime blocks moving. So that's why I did make it 23 blocks. Now you're probably wondering why there's minecarts up here. There's a very good reason for this, I assure you. You're going to want to put these right above your vines. The reason being is because now in 1.8, Enderman will land on the vines and they will start to climb back up. They won't fall through. They will get caught and they will try to climb back up, and they will stay right about here. Now, what I did is I put some storage minecarts here that do bump them off. Now you need to have, I would say, at least 5 of them. It was not working with just one. They would get knocked down and climb back up. If you have 5, it will knock them down. They will not stay on the vines. So definitely need to do this for all farms in 1.8. Now, moving on to the actual design of the farm. This is where it all comes into play. You get all your slime blocks, and what you do is you're going to make a row of 11. So you're going to put your center block here, and then you're going to have 5 coming off. So that's how each of these 4 per level are going to be. Now what you want to start off doing is making a 2x2. That is, of course, 23 blocks, or excuse me, that would be, yes, 23 blocks, but you take out the middle, so it's kind of 22. However you want to look at it. But you make it 23 long, you take out the middle, and keep this 2x2 pattern. You just simply put pressure plates all along here, and then you put redstone all behind it. Now, as you can see, I am on my current server, and there are people joining, but that's alright. So now, we do have redstone here that comes out. You just put a block right here, and then you put a block here, here, and here. So the way you count this off is you have from the inside, so as you can see it's the same for all of these, you count over 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is when you go back, goodness. As you can see, it's difficult navigating around these. So all you have to do is you put, after the third block, 1, 2, 3, 4, put one out, then put one on top of that, and then put one next to it, so you can put a repeater here into a block, and then that powers the piston. So you can get a good look at this design. And always pause this video if you're building this and take a good look at it. Very important though, you just have to put this U shape of half slabs on the top of this. So you just put one on top of the piston and then make a U all around like that. Nothing in the middle. You don't have to put one in the middle. This keeps Enderman from spawning in here, here, and of course here. So keep that in mind. Got to do that. So what next? What I did is I made this one 20 layers. So you can make it as large as you want. I found that this one produces probably a decent amount. And of course, this slime farm this Enderman farm using slime blocks is by no means the most efficient, the most crazy, overpowered Enderman farm there is. However, you will not need anything more powerful than this in all reality. As you can see, they drop down fairly quickly, and I mean, you will eventually kill them all and run out, but I don't see it as being a huge deal, because this is also meant to be SMP friendly. And as you can see, look at all the XP. It's insane the amount of XP that you get from this. So yes, it is not the most efficient, but it is a lot more SMP friendly than most others. So you don't want 3,000 Endermen sitting here. That's just not all that healthy for a server, at least not for mine. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, a little addition. This is optional, of course, but I put a minecart here so that you can get in and you can actually AFK farm Enderman. If you can set something on your left click button, you can actually AFK farm here. So that's always cool. Collect your XP. It's really great. It's a great system. Also, another thing that you could do is you could put hoppers instead of these right here. However, I just didn't have the iron resources at the time, so I just used stone slabs. As you can see, we were getting tons of ender pearls, and it really has not been online very long. And of course, you're going to want your enchanting station and your anvil. Of course, all of this section is just totally up to you, whatever you want to do with it. So that is just about a wrap, I believe. That is the tutorial for the Enderman farm. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Yeah, pretty awesome. As you can see, this is where I had my ladder right here. So this is where I built my pillar to build the farm. So you start right in this corner here. That's always helpful. So yeah, that is how you make the Ender Slimer. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you liked it, then thumbs up is appreciated. Subscribe if you'd like to see more cool content. And check out the Blockbuster server and all of its members. Got lots of cool stuff going on. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you, and I will see you later. Bye.